We're casting a replay for Rin once again, but this time I think it's something slightly interesting. We've got a techies in the game, and I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, well, if he's asked me to cast it, then more than likely something very interesting's happened in this game. Nevertheless, let me quickly go through the draft, and we will find out. So we have a Wisp on the Radiant end. Have no idea what to call him, so we're gonna call him Wisp. Cinnamon Bun will be playing the Tide Hunter. Secret Source will be playing the Beast, or the Blood Seeker, I should say. Elder Titan will be played by Walui. And Horde will be playing the Nakes. Meanwhile, on the side of the die, we have Angelic Lolly, which I think that's probably not Rim, but we'll call him Angelic Lolly for the time being, is CM. We have Invoker being played by Trent Denny. We have, I think it's Rin playing the techies, but he's called himself Vakband. Clinks will be played by ZVH. And finally, we have some Chinese characters being played by Lich, who we will probably just call Lich. Now, before the game actually begins, allow me to apologize for taking so long to do this replay. Unfortunately, after the Open qualifiers, things got hella busy, and an important family member to me has become relatively sick, so I haven't casted for it's been about 5 days to a week. Which, you know, obviously I've been waiting quite a while, like, you know, been biting my fingernails, hoping I get the time to do some, so found some time to do this replay cast. It's been on my mind for quite a while, and finally we're back to be able to do it. Hopefully I don't sound too rusty, but we'll find out very soon. For all I know, I could have lost every skill I had. We'll know soon. Regardless, what the hell is this? 6 fairy fires, in fact 7, and a tangos. I see. That's interesting. So he's got plus 12 damage now, so he's hitting for 42, which is, I suppose, some difference. It makes it slightly possible to hit to last hit creeps, but I'm very intrigued. Not going to be easy up against a Tide or an Axe, but regardless, it gives him some possibility. There you go, there's a deny. Huh, that's interesting, very interesting. Okay. Mid lane, we see Bloodseeker up against Trent Denny. I mean, Trent Denny should have an easy time against Bloodseeker, but at the same time, it's not easy to exactly get him out of the lane, because he will get that Blood Rage eventually, and he'll just be able to heal up, and worst case scenario, he'll just run to the jungle, heal up and come back. So Secret Source, although he should not have an easy lane, it's not necessarily that he's going to be screwed at the end of the day. He won't really have to leave, which is the one positive. Actually, top lane we see Lifestealer getting Frostbitten and Suicide as well. Vakband going for the attempt. Will not find it, but my goodness, very close. And that's one of the beauties about this new techies, that blast off, that low cooldown. The fact that you don't completely die, you just lose about half your HP. It's actually very, very handy to have. And finally, we look at the bot lane. We see Cinnamon Bun and the IO at bot lane. So it means Tide Hunter should really never die. Up against ZVH and Lich. But yeah, this Tide should just never die with an IO next to him. I mean, if you kill the IO, that's a different story. But Tide Hunter's hard enough to kill on his own. And IO, of course, copying a lot of damage. And it's only level 1 searing arrows at this point, but it's still a lot of damage you cop from them. In fact, how much is it? Plus 30 bonus damage at level 1, which is really ridiculous. Nevertheless, that's a thing. Oh, might be a second. Forgot to make some setting adjustments on Twitch. So excuse the slight lag you're probably seeing right now. Alright, that should be all. So, everything's still relatively quiet. Obviously, with the techies in the game, you have to be very well aware of what's going on in case there's mines being placed, but it looks like Vac is going to be farming completely on this techies. So I don't even think we're going to see any mines coming out this game. Just the farming techies for the time being. Obviously have to keep an eye on Trent Denny because he's got the Sunstrikes that he can throw out at any time. But then the question kind of lies as to where the hell the Sunstrikes are going to come in. Secret Source not going for any levels in Blood Rage either. He's gone for level 2 Blood Right. It's rather strange because you can't really hold anyone in place to use it. Backband's being jumped on by Horde, but it's very hard to kill a techies. At the end of the day, he can just use Blast Off and kill himself. So the deny option's always there for a techies. Extremely hard to kill. Bot lane, actually. Looks like Io might get jumped on here. Lich is there, as well as ZVH. Can they deal enough damage, though? No, they can't. He tethers immediately, and when Cinnabon's basically standing in front of him, things aren't going to happen. That Anchor Smash is going to make it so you can't kill. Although Cinnabon copying a bit of damage from ZVH. A lot of damage coming out from those Searing Arrows, and yeah, got to slow it down a bit. Try and continue that farm up, but 4 minutes in, no kills quite yet. Obviously, we are waiting for Secret Source to hit that level 6 mark, because that's when he'll probably have a go into Trent. Although, like I said, Invoker might just stand his ground. Well, ZVH, though, he might go for a kill here. He wants that IO. Looks like Vac a bit annoyed, probably getting getting denied a lot with the creeps right now. His attack is up to 54 now, 55. Oh, actually, bot lane, we do have some action. Cinnabon, he actually goes down to ZVH now. Wisp, he might actually go down if ZVH turns around, but he hasn't got much mana for the Searing Arrows left. So good little kill, and of all things, they killed a Tidehunter. That should have been the hardest kill to make, but those plus 40 bonus damage Searing Arrows just do the job really well. Horde, frostbitten up now. Gets tickled by Vac and backs off. Doesn't like being tickled and laughing too much. Secret Source now, he's in. He's got the Rupture. I don't know if they can really go for ZVH though. He can just pretty much Shadow Walk this off, and he does. So Lich might be the target. And actually, where the hell's the Rupture? It is on Lich. So there's the Blood Ride as well. Lich knows he's dead. Sunstrike comes out though, and Lich, Io dies. That's a good little return kill. Meanwhile, Vacbang gets a kill top lane. So they did well for that one. I'm not sure how they got the kill top lane, but it looks like they just used the mines and the blast off. And that was really all she wrote. Once you've got the frostbite there to set up, it's really easy to commit. So Diren making some plays happen. And again, CVH just goes back to work. Rupture again not available for another 15. Mid lane though, we see Trent Denny. Top of the last hits board, so he's doing very well for himself. Not struggling whatsoever. Only followed by the Lich. I'm sorry, by the Nakes, my apologies, but it's a very big distance. There's over 1k net worth lead here on Trent, so he's farming very, very well for himself. They are going to go for a gank attempt. Secret Source does throw out the Rupture. There's the Blood Ride as well, and if they get the silence off, it's actually massive. The Tornado not going to do anything. And I think it's too late now for Trent. He's way too low health, and he will just go down. He needed to get that Ghost Walk off ASAP, but there was delay, and if he had gotten it off, he would have been fine. But you've got to, it's a bit of a clutch play, and unfortunately did not make it. Meanwhile, top lane, Angelic Lolly, Mines go down and try and help him out, but Horde is dealing a lot of damage. But look at the damage from the Mine. Now the blast off as well. They get the kill. And Wallowy, he's just going to have to back off now. He's like, what the hell is this? And indeed, what the hell is it? Oh, wait a minute. Sunstrike will miss. Good little prediction attempt, though, but Wallowy did know what was going on and stopped immediately. Oh, ZVH now bot lane. He's going to go after Cinnamon Bun, and yeah, it's an easy kill. Cinnamon did not even use the Anki Smash, which is a big mistake from himself to not just use it quickly and get rid of a lot of that damage and maybe be able to run off. And so he ends up dying anyway. Like I said, though, he might have had a chance if he had committed the Anchor Smash and then backed off. But again, a bit of panic. Got to be a bit clutch for that Vac Band. Very careful. Those mines, though, the Radiant are well aware they did a lot of damage. And look, at max level, they deal 750. So that's kind of a big deal. It's kind of painful. Angelic now placing a ward. Pretty deep, but it looks like he got spotted out from the Radiant. The question is, will they actually, you know, take care of it, is the question. We will find out very soon. Obviously, it is recommended they do, because you don't want to give techies that kind of vision. But nevertheless, we'll find out. Cinnamon Bum bot lane. Really struggling. Very low net worth. In fact, he's bottom 3 right now. And I have a feeling this Tidehunter does not really understand how to use Anchor Smash to its full capabilities. In fact, he's got a free lane, but he's too scared to farm it right now. If I was probably him, I'd be stacking camps. I would just commit to jungle and stacking camps at this point, because Tidehunter is just... He's lost all faith in himself in the bot lane, and ZVH has broken a man once again. Oh, look at these mines. Good little slow there, though. Now the stun coming out, and Vac is asleep. Horde, can he actually finish him off, though? Vac, he does not have the blast off. No mana for it. Now the Rupture on Angelic Lolly. He TPs straight away. That's the right thing to do, but just a lot of damage comes out very quickly. 2 dead from the side of the Dire, and some good kills coming out from the Radiant. That's what they need to do. And although, to be honest, you don't think to yourself, it's a safe lane techies, I'm going to be so scared at the end game. You never know, because there is a cheeky little talent he has now with plus 250 damage at level 25. Now, I know people think, but it's a techies. Yes, but he's basically getting a free rapier. Any hero with a free rapier is pretty good, especially when they don't have to drop it after they die. Looks like they might have a go on Cinnamon Bun again. You can really just see the fear in this Tide. He just does not know what to do. And this has indeed been very painful for him. Like, they're just tri-laning bot at the moment. Angelic will back off a bit. Maybe just grab that arcane, but it's almost impossible to kill these guys, but unless Secret Source is here, which he is, while Louis is there as well, and if they get a Rupture off, of course somebody's dying. But some good reactions coming out from the side of the Dire. They seem to realize what's going on, although I don't see any wards. There is one here, but I don't know if it actually spotted them out to be able to react that well. Vac seems a bit upset. Not sure why. What's he going for? He's going for a Hand of Midas, so he wants to really work on those levels and get himself a bit of gold, more importantly, and got to be careful with those mines, because like you saw just then, 50 gold away if they do get that kill. Those do add up. Not to mention your mana's obviously gone. ZVH, he's here now, and they want to go for the IO. They can't really get the blast off, but they don't even need it. ZVH just rips him apart. Plus 60 bonus damage. Pretty much all you need to kill any support very easily is plus 60 bonus damage on your auto attacks. That does help quite a lot. And he's just going to go hunting from now on. He's going for the Dragonlance next, but he doesn't really need anything at this point. And if that IO walks in and ZVH wants to go for it, he could have easily killed him off. Going to go for Wild Louis, it looks like. This could be a big team fight here. Lich has the ulti as well. There's the Rupture. Who is it on, though? They actually found him? They actually did. Clinks. He's stuck there, but he is invis. And there's a sentry, but the ulti comes out. Ravage as well. The Lich ulti is still bouncing around, though. And the Dire, are they in trouble? Looks like they actually are. It does end up stopping, but a lot of damage being dealt. Funnily enough, ironically... Oh, Vac banned? He denied himself to neutrals? No, he didn't. He denied himself altogether to kill neutrals, which is a bit strange, but you can make the deny play if you think it's worthwhile to just be able to go back to the base. Yeah, so what I was trying to say, it's ironic enough that, of all things, with a Lich ulti, sticking that close together as 5 actually saved them. Usually you'd see a lot of people just panic and split up, and then 2 people will just end up dying because they're the only ones left. A very strange game indeed, but it is relatively entertaining. With those new damage proximity mines, creep waves die to 1 now. So 1 mine will kill a full creep wave for Vac, which makes it very fast for him to farm. Oh, TP's coming out. Looks like they want to defend bot lane, but ZVH, that's a lot of space created. Vac. He's finally starting to build up a bit of damage if you look at it. I mean, he's got really 85 damage now, so it actually hurts slightly, I guess. It's not much for 14 minutes in, but at the end of the day, you have to be slightly careful. Once he gets at least 1 damage item, it's kind of like a decent deal. Trent Denny, he's almost got that Aghanim Scepter as well. He needs about 1.5k gold. What the hell's going on the Radiant side though? Horde hasn't really got the armor yet, but he's relatively close. Elder Titan, he's playing the position 4. It looks like he's not too concerned what happens to him. Tidehunter, probably going to be going for a blink after the Arcanes, but I mean, to not have Arcanes as a Tidehunter at 15 minutes in is that's terrible, but I mean, he seems to be having a relatively bad game for himself. See the Bloodseeker going for a Basher, is he? Yeah, he's going for a Skull Basher, and finally Io. See, he's got the Arcanes, but as a position 5, he's not really going to be able to get much more. He hasn't gone for the bottle build, which is generally what you want to do as an Io. He might end up grabbing an urn instead, but you should really just grab both in the early game. In fact, bottle is generally your first item you get. You don't even get anything else. You just rush bottle, because then you just take runes, continuously heal up whoever you're laning with. The good life. Oh, Vac. Hold on a minute. He's getting Mask of Madness. I don't know about this quite yet. Like, he still hasn't got enough damage to make it worthwhile, but I guess he almost is at 100 physical damage. That's not that bad. Like I said, 1 damage item would really do the trick. Mask of Madness, though, I don't know. Like, that silence is going to hurt him quite a lot. I feel like he needs the blast off at least to be available. But that is a relatively long silence to have on you. So you have to be very safe to be able to pull that off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See what the Radiant are up to right now. It looks like Cinnamon Bunny's finally got some arcane boots coming for him. Just on the courier probably. He has got that Mask of Madness. Bot lane actually, Angelic goes in. Frostbite as well. There's the Ravage, and Lich ulti committed but does not bounce. Now Io's there as well. The Sunstrike comes in. I don't know how much this is really going to do though. They're going straight after the Clinks. The Ravage as well. Looks like they will get the Lich at the end of the day. Secret Source almost dead. ZVH comes in to try and get him. Can't do the job. Probably should have gone for the Io snipe, but tries to commit for the bigger kill. Oh, Trent Denny. He might get the IO himself. Oh, so close. Will he get it? The MP will get him. It looks like yes, it does. Well placed. And Backband again. Top lane has to deny himself. Looks like they did make a jump onto him, but like I said, you can't really kill a techies as long... If Blast Off is available, you can't really kill him. He has died once, I think. He gave 1 kill away to the Radiant, I think. But I believe that was because he was out of mana, if I am correct in saying he did. Looks like mid lane. They might have a gank attempt on this Lich. That being said, Trent Denny has his Aghanim Scepter now and is relatively close by, so it's not the best idea in the world. Obviously ZVH obviously scouting as well, so he knows exactly where they are and what they're doing. It's up to Invoker to get an amazing tornado though, and if you follow that up with an EMP, it's just going to be hard for the other team to re-engage because they're going to have no mana to deal anything. Not that the EMP is that much, like the Wex isn't that high of a level right now, so it's not the biggest mana drain in the world, but if you look at the Radiant heroes, they've basically got no mana to begin with. Bot lane, meanwhile, Vac is basically taking the tower on his own. Unfortunately for him, he committed that Mask of Mana, so now he could be in trouble, but no, he has the blast off anyway, and he puts down one of those stun mines, a status trap, and won't do the job because of the rage. Now, Horde gonna turn around again. Vac, is he gonna have to deny himself? Mid lane, actually. Lich got a kill on Walui, and Vac is actually not really killable for the lifestealer at the moment, and actually so much damage being dealt. That 100 damage, those 110 damage proc, like those hits, they really hit quite hard when you've got a Mask of Madness. Like, your health kind of disappears very fast. And you can't drop too low and think I can back off, because you've always got Trent Denny, who's going to be able to Sunstrike from a distance. Looks like Cinnamon trying to go for a Guardian Greaves for himself, but I mean, if the Arcane took that long, it's not looking pretty for the Guardian Greaves. It's a big item to pick up. Secret Source, meanwhile, top lane, gonna try and go for a kill on Vac. He has got Blast Off available though. Mine's dropped. Oh, he's trying to get the silence off. The suicide is successful. No, it's not actually. Secret Source gets the kill. Not sure how he got that, but it looked like he might have got the physical hit in midair. One of those OS frog things. Kind of ridiculous, but it happens. And I'm sure that Vac is not going to be very happy about that. Nor would I be, but that's just part of Dota life. Lich now might get caught out. Horde will not find him. Bot lane, ZVH will find himself a Louis. Question is, will he go for it? The answer is no. In fact, what the hell is this Kling's got? He's got a Dragon Lance. Trying to go for that Deso, and once you pick up that Deso, it's a lot more damage that comes out of the Clinks. If you thought that the Searing Arrows weren't enough, the Deso just makes it that much easier. Obviously, both the Deso and the Searing Arrows stacked against towers, so it is siege damage. Meaning that towers go down very fast from the Clinks. Oh, there's a Ravage. Angelic Lolly might be the target here, and Trent Denny's there though. Angelic, gotta stop running, sir. He might actually be in trouble if they don't help him. He needs some help, and he actually just TPs. He realizes nobody wants to help him out with the creeps. And it's probably not worth sticking around with those Tranquils, even though he could have just healed up, but what can you really do? Vac is actually also going for a Mjolnir. He's getting the Maelstrom first, of course. This is the strangest techies build I've seen, but this is what we in the industry call battle techies. And back in the day, in Dota 1, when techies did not have any talents or anything like that, when you saw a person playing battle techies, you literally vomited in your mouth. Especially if they're in your team. Now it is viable though with this new talent. There's a sleep onto 2. What can he really set up with? He has the ulti, he has the Ravage as well, but they don't have the coordination. They do start up the Invoker and the Lich, but the Tornado straight away. Now, Mind's being placed as well. EMP from Trent. And Cinnamon gonna lose his life immediately. Vac, he's going in. He's not scared at all. And oh, they kill off the freaking Elder Titan so fast. Double kill for Vac, and that's why you don't follow a techies when he's running away, because generally it's a bait. Tier 1 will go down top lane, and I can't believe what the hell I'm seeing here. The thing is, when you've got an Elder Titan and a Tide Hunter, all you do is put them to sleep with Echo Stomp, use the Earth Splitter, then Ravage before the Earth Splitter connects and the sleep runs out, and that way you've got a guaranteed Earth Splitter Ravage combo. I don't know why they didn't commit the Earth Splitter there. And yeah, well, Louis got the right idea. That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. How the hell do you lose to a carry techies draft? Although, like I said, it is actually legit because you can't kill him. If he's a really good techies player, the likelihood is he'll get away every single time by killing himself. And that means you will get no XP, you'll get no gold, and ultimately he's just going to be back in a quick amount of time. Also, very hard to push. As you can see, he's already placing those mines. There's a silence coming out from Secret Source. Will not do really much, but they'll get the tier 1 at the end of the day. And this will open up the map a bit. In fact, Secret Source goes for the Ravage. It is on the techies, and the Stomp comes out as well. There is the ulti coming out from the Elder Titan, and yeah, he's going to die pretty much immediately, but a lot of ultis committed for that. Still, it is I guess the biggest kill on the map. I mean, arguably it'd be better off killing the Clinks or the Invoker, but Invoker is the biggest kill, mind you, but Techie is still second net worth now. Lifestealer Horde might be in trouble. EMP Rage. Doesn't matter. Trent will be able to he won't be able to get the kill. And I don't think they can actually keep up. Well, Louis, he might be the next target, though. He tried to stomp to try and help his teammate, even though he probably didn't need to. And actually, TP, it's pretty good. He will back off. So quick reactions coming out from Elder Titan. Will back off in time. Still, at the end of the day, 12k net worth in the way of the Dire. So they are not struggling one bit at this point. Is that a blade mail? No, it's a mechanism. My apologies. Cinnamon Bun still working towards that 25 minutes in. I mean, I don't mean to pick on Cinnamon Bun. I just think he really screwed himself in the laning phase. Like, I don't think it was that hard of a lane. Like, Tidehunter is a very good laner. Is that a double mech they're getting? Yes, it is. That's not good. Oh, Lich. Speaking of not good, might get caught out here. No tether coming out to help out Cinnamon Bun with the movement speed. And ZVH is standing at the top. And Io, there's the Ravage coming out. Cinnamon Bun, the Rupture as well. Invis, they do have a dust, and looks like he will end up dying. No, the Lich ulti comes out. That's actually massive, and now they might all lose their lives here, but the Tornado kind of screws it. No, Secret Source, he will die too. It's a 2-for-1, and that Lich ulti, Trent, he's going to be the target Horde. He doesn't want to give up on this. The EMP, though, is scary. And Frostbite comes out. Lolly wants to keep going. Now we'll back off. Meanwhile, back. Here we go again. He has a Maelstrom available. The Mask of Madness on cooldown. We'll get stomped. Sunstrike. We'll get the kill actually now. Horde. He's going to have to fight against his techies. But he is healing very, very fast. Io, though, he might die. Look how much damage that is. And that's actually going to kill him. He actually ends up losing his life to a battle. I can't believe I'm watching this. This is so ridiculous to watch. Now Horde ends up getting away with the rage. Cinnamon Bun, though, he might not be as lucky. And do they have a cold snap? No, they don't. He might be able to back off here. Not enough damage. No Sunstrike either. Well, actually, he does have it now. And decent positioning. Very close. A bit of mispositioning considering he would have gone straight to the shrine. But again, that's one of those things where you don't really think about it in the moment sometimes. And it's really just muscle memory if you do get it off. Unfortunately for Trent, it was a decent attempt. There's a Deso now on the Lifestealer though, so Armored Deso finally coming out for Horde. That's pretty much what you want as a Lifestealer, but you probably wanted about 5 to 10 minutes ago. Generally, if you have a good start, you will get it about 10 minutes earlier, but he obviously did not have the best start in the world. Tide about to pick up his mech, but Io's also got a mech, so now they're going to feel a bit silly probably. How's our carry tech is doing? Is he going for the full Mjolnir? He is, yeah. He needs the Hyperstone now, which he's about 400 gold away from that. And he's going for an Eye of Skadi after that, which is interesting. But he's practically like all in on the 250 damage at the end. So he's not really looking for like massive damage items like Daedalus or MKB. He's more so like, I'll just wait. That being said, he will get caught out with the Rupture. Blast Off is used, but he actually kills himself. That was pretty good. So the rupture damage while he was moving in the air was enough to drop him below 50% HP, and then the blast off just did the rest. So very well played there. That was quick thinking coming out from Mr. Vacban. Now, can Trent actually get a good tornado up here? He will get 3. That's actually massive. Now the EMP as well. It's going to hit 2, and the Chaos Meteor. Cinnamon Bun is going to go down, it looks like, and he will. Trent Denny, well played, defends his tower. We'll get a big kill, and was there a Ravage available? Yes, there was. So he does basically remove the Ravage from the game for another 30 seconds. Which does open up the map a lot for the Dire End. Now ZVH realizing that, he will try and go for a kill himself. He does have the Deso. And I hear a Lifestealer. Where the hell is that happening? Oh, never mind. Looks like he's just farming creeps probably. Yeah, he is. ZVH though. Oh, he showed himself. Radiant. They seem to be slightly aware of this. Meanwhile, Vac still trying to go for that final Hyperstone. And he now has it. Thanks to that Midas. So now Mjolnir will come out. And as we see, he wants to revolve straight into an Eye of Skadi. Horde. Gonna get the slow on Lich. Meanwhile, mid lane is being pushed in. But it does get denied at the end of the day from Elder Titan. And Lich. Very hard to kill due to that ice armor, and Horde has to back off. ZVH was in the backlines as well in case help was needed. But Lich says, not required, I have my W. And it is a substantial amount of armor. At level 3 he had 7. Obviously the attack slow as well is pretty damn good. 30% enemy move slow and attack slow. Cinnamon Bun looks like he could be in trouble here. Secret Source has to be careful. It's still not enough damage coming out from Vac, but he's level 17 now, so... And he's about to hit level 18, so in about 7 levels, that's when he really gets online. So level 25, we'll see Tech is dealing some decent damage. The thing is, though, you wouldn't usually have games where you could drag the game out that long, and... I guess Techies is one of those heroes that can do it. I mean, you also have the Invoker as well. You have the Lich who can just ice armor up the towers. And that could just make it that much harder to actually kill them. But if you're going to play Battle Techies, the thing is you're going to be stuck farming the whole game. Practically. And even then, obviously, if you hit level 25, it's not like it's a guaranteed win. 250 damage is not like game-winning damage. Like, it's not 100% we're going to win this game, but it is substantial. Obviously, with the Clinks, it is very hard to push against him. Because Clinks is very good at ratting. So while you're trying to push another lane, he'll just go in your other lane, he'll start pushing the creeps out, and he'll pretty much beat your racks in no time, doing a lot of damage. Now, Tornado, Chaos Meteor as well, and Cinnamon Bun, don't walk through it, sir. Has to use the mech, and Io there to save him. Secret Source almost goes down, and Cinnamon Bun so close to dying. The Ravage does hit too. They will end up being able to back off safely. It looks like the Sunstrike. Where the hell is it? He actually got the kill. Where was that? Looks like right there. End up killing off the Bloodseeker, so well played. Did not see it, unfortunately. Secret Source claiming luck. And this is what I was meaning by that rat. ZVH, while all that was happening, he takes a tier 3. Now, shrines are opened up, and this is another thing that's beautiful about the Clinks. He can just rat shrines. So you'll never be able to take a team fight without thinking to yourself, if Clinks isn't here, we're losing something. Things again quietening down at this point. The Roshan is being taken, of course, by the Dire. When you're this far ahead, I mean, it's 21k net worth lead. There's no reason not to go for the Roshan. Even though the Dire has Elder Titan and a Tidehunter, not to mention the Bloodright coming out from Bloodseeker. Like, you have all that and it combos so well if you just pull it off. They're just too scared to go for it, which you can't blame them. And in fact, the Ravage was on cooldown anyway. Generally, the Elder Titan ulti is enough. The Earth Splitter is enough to prevent the Rosh being taken that fast, but not this time around. And it looks like they will commit for the mid lane. Where is our techies? He is coming along. Still a fair distance away, but nevertheless. Level 20 now, so he's gone for that 120 gold per minute. Which means that he's going to get his items a lot faster. No real point getting that plus 400 blast off damage. Like, it makes it 1000 damage, but like, you'd rather the gold at this point, especially if you're going a physical style tech. ZVH gets put to sleep. Now the Earth Splitter comes out as well. Who's it going to hit? It will hit only the Lich, and they're still going for ZVH. He is ruptured up and he will end up dying. That being said, Lich ulti comes in. Now the proximity mine, the stun. And the Ravage as well hits two at this point. Horde almost dead, and back still not dealing enough damage to take him out. They will back off. It is a 1-for-1 trade, but it definitely worked out better for the Radiant. Killing off that Clinks is actually massive, and I don't think the side of the die can really push here. Especially with these Bloodright spams that are going to... My goodness, these Bloodright spams are going to come out now. I mean, it is a 12-second cooldown, but at the end of the day, not going to make it easy to push. They will just take out the shrines, however.
This'll come in handy.
Things again slowing down a bit, but practically because ZVH died, they really just couldn't make the push happen. This double mech is a massive mistake from the side of the Radiant. Like, that 2.3 or 4k gold you've spent on that mech, the extra mech that you don't need, could have gone towards a blink or a 4-star on the Tidehunter. He's trying to get the blink now, but that item right there is just completely useless for him. So very bad, like, with the lack of communication that they have. Now Vac, he's about to pick up that final ultimate orb and finish off the Eye of Skadi. Pretty much after these ancients, that's all done. And the courier will go pick it up, and looks like he will commit to going for the rack spot lane with his teammates. Meanwhile, ZVH is pushing the top lane, so this is the rat I was talking about. They're going to start hitting on the range melee, the range racks, I should say. Now Rupture and the sleep as well. Horde, Tornado, EMP comes out. Trent is beautifully placed. He does drain all the mana of Cinnamon Bun, so no Ravage available. In fact, it was on cooldown anyway. Walui trying to get the Echo Stomp, will get it, but the Chaos Meteor will kill him off. Now Horde trying to get some damage out back. Will back off. He has a lot of armor as well. And there comes the Eye of Skadi. Still not enough damage, but Cinnamon Bun does end up dying, actually. So apparently enough damage in Secret Source. Who did he get a kill on? It was actually on the CM. And that was up there. He's in the back lines as well, so he might be able to get a kill onto Vac, but the mines are coming out. The status trap is there as well. Stuns him up again. Horde is copping a lot of damage here. Gets healed up by his Io, but the Sunstrike will not be there. Does not actually connect. And they should be able to pick up a Rax, it looks like. Meanwhile, ZVH, he's getting a T3 tower of his own. And either way, somebody's losing an objective here. Back. Gonna probably try and suicide right now. No, he's gonna man fight this one, but he's hitting creeps at the moment. Not the play. ZVH, nevertheless, gets a tier 3, and they will back off. Somewhat happy. Obviously, not as happy as you'd want to be if you got a Rax, but, you know, part of me believes that Vac honestly wants this game to keep going because he hasn't hit that level 25 yet. Because what's the point of playing battle techies if you never get the level 25 talent? And being this far ahead, I think they're really not scared of going late. Secret source now, going for a heart, but that's definitely not the item you need. I'm really not sure what he does need, but it feels like he needs to transition to into a second carry for his team. Like, Lifestealer's just not doing the job. He's getting kited pretty hard, and that's one of the things about the Lifestealer is it's very easy to kite him. Meanwhile, Trent obviously farming very well for himself. Got that Octarine core, as well as the Lincoln Sphere and Boot to travel. ZVH gets caught out with the Sentry Ward, so he does have to be careful, and they do ping him out. Dust is used as well, but they do miss him, and now he's going to turn around and try to go for a kill. No, he will back off. Actually, where's the BKB being used? It's actually on mid lane. Who was that? So Lich gets caught out. BKB Rupture used, but good little bait from him, and he just TPs out as a normal Lich just will. And of course, Secret Source complaining no bash, which is, yeah, it's one of those things about a Bloodseeker. When you get a basher, you're praying when that bash is used when you TP, and it's a 25% chance as well. So theoretically, after 4 hits, you should be able to be guaranteed one, but it's kind of like escalating odds. It's not a real thing. It just doesn't work. So again, things slow down for both teams. Dire slowly making the push down the top lane back. Level 24 now. Now, in my opinion, he should just go finish that level 25. Has he got some tombs? He does have a tomb. I'll just grab that tomb as well. Just hit the level 25. 250 extra damage. I mean, he's literally getting over double damage constantly after that. And I actually am so intrigued to see how hard he hits after that. I'm having a look now. Obviously not hitting that hard. I mean, those creeps are so easy to kill, and he still has to hit them about 3 times, 2 to 3 times to kill them. Just get a bit of a benchmark. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea. He hits decent, but he's got a Chrysalis now, so that'll help the cause a bit, but it's still the case of once he hits level 25, he's going to get over double the damage he already has. Which will mean he's hitting for basically about 500 per hit. Maybe this will do the job for him. And it does indeed. And it's where things get exciting for him. There it is. So it is about 500. It's about 470. But, oh, and he found himself a double damage. Well, that's handy. Let's just double that. That's a bit better. And now he could legitimately kill someone in a few hits. And Cinnamon Bun might be the target. Those creeps are getting 1 hit, and the crit is over a K right now. Obviously, that is to do with the double damage, though, to be fair. So, can't take that too seriously. But this eye would absolutely melt. And I think he's going to go for a vac. It's a lot of damage. My goodness. Even with the mech, it just did not help. Now, Cinnamon Bun, don't go near the battle techies. He's actually a battle techies now. The sleep is there from Walui. Way too late. Double kill comes out for vac. And yeah, Trent points it out. He's hit 25 now. And it's a bit too easy. Walui, sleep again, coming out onto the Clinks. Rupture as well. Tornado does connect from Trent. EMP comes out, and looks like Walui will drop. No, the Yules is there from him. And Clink's going to have to man-fight this one. The Lich ulti as well. Vac is here, though, and he's just destroying Horde right now. He attacks so far. Secret, another double kill, and he's on a dominating spree now. The Rax is going to melt so fast, and this is probably GG, to be honest. As soon as you hit that level 25 mark, the towers just go that much easier. If you want, just give him alacrity to make it that much better. And they do. Now with the Mask of Madness, he hits like, what? It's basically Troll Warlord on steroids. Secret Source, claiming he can't win alone, which is a classic pub line. To be fair, their picks really aren't that bad. They're just not playing very well. And Stomp will not connect. Deafening Blast comes out. Trent Denny will make a chase for this. Elder Titan gets caught out now. And the EMP will connect as well. And actually, he's going to keep going. Chaos Meteor will pretty much miss everyone, but the melee racks is being taken, and well, what can you really do? Mega creeps are here. Buybacks coming out from Secret Source, but they realize they've lost. Now, Rupture. Blood Right. But Secret Source gets dropped by techies. There's a 1.5k crit. How the hell is he critting that hard? He has a Daedalus now. Oh, that's not good. Well, you don't generally see 1.5k crits from the techies. I swear to God, I feel slightly paranoid about putting this on YouTube. Because the world is not meant to see these kind of disgusting things. And I definitely don't want to see this in my pub, ever. I'm never losing to a battle techies. But nevertheless, GG well played. Again, apologies for taking so long to cast this game. Like I said, I had a few commitments that I had to make after the TI Open qualifiers. Also, you might have been able to tell I'm slightly sick at the moment. So, yeah, I've got, a bit of a phlegmy voice going on. But nevertheless, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Again, sorry about wasting so much time, but as usual, if you have any replays, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be getting back to casting tournaments again, and I always appreciate the viewership and, the support you guys provide. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed what you saw, consider following the Twitter at MLP Dota. Obviously, subscribe to the YouTube and the Twitch if you do enjoy. And otherwise, guys, until next time, I'll catch you guys later. You guys have a great day ahead.